Hi guys, it's Miss Cronin. Today we're going to be dividing with decimals, where our divisor, or the number that's doing the dividing, is going to have 2 digits. Okay, so let's start this first problem together. Okay, I have 100. See if this can work. 100. And 45.6 divided by 26. Okay, so I'm going to start here. Can 26 fit into 1? And we know the answer to that is no. So you can put an X here, or I usually put a 0. Okay, can 26 fit into 14? And we also know that the answer to that is no, right? 14 is smaller, so I'm going to add another 0. The next question, we're moving out to the 5, is can 26 fit into 145? And I know that the answer to that is yes, but the question is how many times? Okay, so what I'm going to do is run through my 26 times tables, which I don't know by heart, so I'm going to do them over here on the side. And let's see, let's go purple, okay? So 26 times 1 equals 26, okay? 26 times 2. 2 times 6 is 12. 5 is 52. Okay. 26 times 3. 6 times 3 is 18. Carry your 1. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 is 78. 26. So we're trying to get as close as we can to 145. So I'm going to keep going. Okay. 26 times 4. 4 times 6 is 24, carry your 2. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10, okay? 26 times 5. 5 times 6 is 30, carry your 3. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 3 is 13. Okay, we're at 130. We're getting close. So I know it's going to be 5, or I'm going to check 6. So let's try 26 times 6. Okay, I'm going to move this guy. 6 times 6 is 36, carry your 3. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 3 is 15, 156. Okay, so look at all this work I did, and I haven't even really done anything over here. Okay, some of these problems might take us a long time, and we might have to do all this extra side work, and that's normal, and that's okay. So I'm going to go back to my problem. I am going to attempt to switch my pen color right now. Let's go green. So I'm going to check my times tables. What's as close as I can get to 45 without going over? And it looks like it's going to be 5. So I'm going to add a 5 up here. 5 times 26, I already did the work here, is 130. I'm going to subtract. 5 minus nothing is 5. 4 minus 3 is 1. Okay, 1 minus 1 is 0, and I'm going to bring down my 6. Okay, again, I already did the hard work. I already know that 26 goes into 156 exactly 6 times. And I have nothing left over. My last step is to lift up this decimal point out of the house. So my quotient is 5.6. Okay. All right, we're going to try another one. Here we have 1,050 divided by 40. So let's set that up for ourselves. 1,050 divided by 40. Okay, now I'm going to start here with the 1. Okay, I'm going to switch my color. Okay, can 40 go into 1? No, so I'm going to put a 0 there. Okay, can 40 go into 10? No, because 40 is larger than 10. Can 40 go into 105? The answer is yes. The question is how many times? So my 40s times tables are not too difficult because I'm just going to pretend that I just have this 4 here, and I can run through my 4 times tables and add zeros at the end, right? So 4 times 1 is 4, all right? So 40 times 1 is 40. 40 times 2 is going to be 80, right? So this is times 1 times 2. 40 times 3, well, what's 4 times 3 is 12, so this is going to be 120. times 4. 4 times 4 is 16, so this is going to be 160, okay? Now, I want to get as close as I can to 105 without going over. So it looks like I'm going to do 40 times 2 here. 40 times 2 is 80. I'm going to subtract. 5 minus nothing is 5. Going to do a little regrouping here. 10 minus 8 is 2. I bring down my 0. Okay. Now, how many times can 40 go into 250? I don't know, so I'm going to keep going over here with my 40s times tables. Okay, 40 times 5. Well, 4 times 5 is 20, so we know that's 200. 40 times 6. Well, 4 times 6 is 24. Okay. 40 times 7. 4 times 7 is 28. Okay, so how close can I get 40 to go into 250 without going over? And it looks like it's going to be times 6 here. Okay, and then I have 240. And I'm going to subtract, and I'm going to be left with 10. Now, in 6th grade, we do not do remainders. So what we're going to do here, okay, we're going to keep the value of our dividend the same by adding a decimal point and a 0, okay? So the value in my house remains the same, right? I added a decimal point and a trailing 0. Just so I don't forget, I'm going to lift my decimal point up out of the house right now, and then I'm going to bring down that 0. So now I'm going to ask myself, how many times does 40 go into 100? Again, right here, it's going to be 2 times. 2 times 40 is 80. And I'm going to be left with 20, okay? I can add another 0 here. These zeros behind our decimal don't change the value of our dividend, so I can add another 0 and bring it down. Can 40 go into 200? Yes, right? Exactly 5 times. So now I'm done. 40 can go into 1050 26.25 times.